Hello again, my friends, and you are my friends. Welcome to the ITFC Matchday Live. I'm, of course, your host, the Gov, sat firmly, comfortably, safely, and warmly in the iFollow suite this evening. But apparently, oh no, Mike the Fisherman's not. Bless him. Are you a bit cold, Mike? Is it cold from the ground? Is it? Bless you. But anyway, we're here this evening to join you in watching Portsmouth in the Papa John's Cup, the pizza trophy. This is the pre-game show. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new to us. If you're not brand new and you love what we do please consider supporting the platform. Hit the join button, leave a super chat, or head to Ko-Fi and sign yourself up to becoming a Talking Town 5th stander, $4.99. Fantastic value for what is not that much money. Oh, he's freezing. Oh, he's free. Bless him. Max Fax joining us from Australia. Australia currently 1-0 up over France. Obviously, just a day of shock. Saudi Arabia beating Argentina this morning. I normally would have been delighted to see Argentina lose a game, but I've got them in the family sweepstakes, so just my luck. Hart says, good evening, Gov. Come on, you Aussies, even though they're in yellow. They always playing yellow, though, to be fair, you know. Mike D said, nice to see Lee back. A welcome return. I'm going to be joined by two wonderful people. They are, of course, the aficionado Stephen Thompson. Stephen, how are you, sir?
Oh, very well. How are you?
Very well, thank you. On a scale of 1 to 10, as we enter this evening's proceedings, where's your excitement level for this game? 1 being low, 10 being literally, I'm so excited.
I'm about an 8 or a 9, to be honest. You know, it feels like we've got actually a good thing going in the cup so far this season. So, that's it, apart from the one we lost. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the cup games more this year than I have done for quite a while.
Okay, all right, an 8 or all right, that's quite high. And Max is choosing TTO over the Socceroos. Well, Max, we love you. Thank you for choosing us. We do appreciate you doing so. And then, of course, your partner in crime, my friend, Mr. Neil Moles. Neil, same question to you on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not excited at all, 10 being I'm so excited. Where are you on the scale of excitement?
It's got to be 11.
11?
Why not?
11? Really? Are you being for real? You're pulling my chain. Are you being for real? 11.
Oh, I'm somewhere down the middle, Martin.
You're
like
somewhere
normal.
down the middle. Right. 5 out of 10. Classic Neil. Straight down the middle. Mr. Positivity is in the room, ladies and gentlemen.
I just saw a Tunisia player do a tackle on Ericsson in the first few minutes and seeing him get really excited.
I haven't seen the Denmark-Tunisia game, so don't ruin it for me. Evening, everyone, says Louis. I'm hoping for a Town winner of France turnaround. Why? Why, Louis? Well, no, I want the Aussies to beat the French. Absolutely. Yeah, go on, Aussie. Mike D, 1 screen with TT, 1 with the World Cup, 1 with Pizza Cup. So much footy. Mike's in absolute footy heaven. Mike says soccer, and Mike the Fisherman says Socceroos to win. Harps, yeah, Mike D is living the dream. Okay, so here is the lineup for today's Papa John's Pizza Cup action. Papa John's, get up now, wake up now. Took 4 minutes for me to make that joke. I'm going to bring it out again in a bit. Here he is, the team. Da-da-da-da. It's Haladki, Keogh, Wolfenden, Edmondson, Vincent Young, Morsey, the captain, Kamara, Lee, Humphreys, Harness, and Jackson. So I'm going to go ahead and guess it's probably going to be a back 5 of KVY, Keogh, Wolfenden, Edmondson, and then Lee, Morsey, Humphreys, and then Kamara and Harness behind Jackson. But in all honesty, they could play where they like, couldn't they, Steve? Because this is a strong team. What are your thoughts on this lineup? Steve is so excited he's muted himself. So Neil, take over for
His
Steve.
mouth's moving, but no words are coming out.
Absolutely. He's that excited. He's gone from a 7 to 11. Go on, Steve.
Oops. Sorry. But it's because my camera keeps unconnecting itself. Daft. It's previous seasons we had pretty weaker cup cup teams, but this is a nice strong team. I'm quite excited for it. I think it'll we've got a good strong lineup. I think it'll be all right.
It's a strong team, yeah, a particularly strong team. Neil, are you surprised by the strength of the team?
Not particularly. Portsmouth are a reasonable team, and I guess we've got ideas of wanting to beat them, so we've got to put out a half-decent team.
Yeah, but you say a half decent team. Obviously, we've got Buxton on the Sunday as well. We've just played on the Saturday. Is it the fact that you haven't got as many league games in the month, Steve, playing in this selection? Do you feel?
Yeah, possibly. You need to keep the guys, match fit, and need to keep them, rare. We've got a lot of guys there, obviously, that do make the team, on a Saturday afternoon. So, yeah, it's a case of getting some of the fringe players in, the likes of Keogh, for example. But you've then got Wolfie, Vincent Young, Morsey, who've been sort of regular starters this year, really. So, yeah, it's nice to see a nice mix of fringe and regular, even though they're sort of more regular than fringe, really, which is nice. It's great to see.
Yeah, Danny Cowley called this probably the toughest tie they could have got in the round. Neil, that could equally work both ways in terms of how we see it. Go through tonight, and then Wembley's a real possibility. Do you think that's playing heavily on the selection as well, Neil?
I guess so. It would be nice to see a bit of Wembley. I know some of our fans have seen the old Wembley, but yeah, not the new. Not with Town, anyway.
No, one of a few teams that hasn't seen new Wembley is Ipswich Town. One of the only a few. If you look at the other sort of fixtures on our side, you're looking at posh Chelsea on the 21s. Probably Peterborough would be the toughest, he says, outside of Portsmouth. Mike D says, Gov will be happy to see his star client Jackson starting tonight. Mike, look, listen, there is still plenty of room on the Caden Jackson bandwagon. I'm, of course, driving it. It is set to leave the station at 7:45, but there's still plenty of time, ladies and gentlemen, for you to get yourselves on it. I will hold the doors, but once it's gone, it's gone. Don't come to me at full time and say, oh, isn't he amazing? Because I'll just tell you, yes.
Do you think he's going to get 2 goals today?
I'm leading the bandwagon. You can join it or you can not. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. The man is.
I can't join it, Martin. I'm already on it.
Good man. You're co-captain. Like that. I like that. But no, don't come to me at full time and say, oh, Gov, weren't Jackson good? Because I'll just say, yes, I know. Tried telling you all before. Louis Felton, Mike just saying, what if Jackson scored and celebrating in front of you? Would you still celebrate? Lee, Mike would run down and hug him, obviously, because Mike Fishman not the greatest, fan of Caden. Mike doesn't know football. What can we say? Max Fax, a good opportunity to put one over Pompey again, regardless of how much emphasis they put on the cup. Assert our dominance. Great point there, Max. Assert the dominance. Is that what it's all about? Early doors, Neil. Asserting dominance. Our turf, our home ground. Make it our game and our game only. Similar to how we've done in the early rounds of the Papa John's. It's Northampton and co.
Yeah, it's pretty much as you say. We're at home. Let's make it count.
Absolutely, Mike D. Does the Jackson train run into trouble and get stuck on the line?
Derails.
I love you, Mike. I really do. I've got no coming back for that one. None at all. Steve, one player you're looking forward to watching tonight?
Greg Lee, I think. Great to see him back. He's also been out for a little while, so it'd be nice to see him back in. Good player. We know what he can do. So, yeah, I'm excited to see him back.
Yeah, Greg Lee. It's a funny one, this one, Steve, because it's always great to have a player back. Always great to have a player fit again. But some of the reactions to, Greg Lee is back. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think he's getting into the overrated department. Well,
obviously he's been covered well by Davis, isn't he, in the league, really, and obviously since he's been out. It's always nice to get a player back from injury and obviously making that return. We know we've obviously got a few players out injured. I don't know when they're going to be back. Obviously Don Ball looks like he's out for the season, doesn't he? But there's a few more sort of on their way back, and it's always great to see a player return. And he is a good player. I would probably lean more towards Davis. I think he's been fantastic, but we know what Greg Lee can do, and he's had some some good games. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I think hopefully he can sort of kick on, and he can only get better. So
Kelly says Lee's a better defender than Davis. Neil, I mean,
I would still lean towards Lee more.
I don't know.
Sorry, Dave.
You see, that's where my issue comes in a little bit, right? Because Lee is probably a very good League One defender, Neil, but we've got this left back called Leif Davis that we spent a lot of money on, and I'm glad
he has improved.
I'm glad he's fit. I'm glad, because it's always good to have competition, etc. But some of the stuff I've seen on social media, you know, I mean, he's a left back. You don't win promotions off left backs, Neil.
Potentially not, but it's good to have two of them.
Very true.
But I did like Lee early on in the season, but since we've had Davis and he's started to improve, is showing is a little bit better.
See, I'm more excited about seeing Kamara. I think that's a player that can really contribute, Neil, to a promotion push, and in a position that can really dictate promotion, be it goals or assists. That's who I'm really looking forward to seeing tonight. Out of the two,
I'd be worried if you're really excited to see Hladky and all the saves he's going to do.
No, I mean, out of the two returning players that are returning to fitness from injury, out of Greg Lee and Kamara. This is not me saying Greg Lee's a bad player. Far from it. Good player, good League One left back. But, you know, is he going to get in ahead of Leif Davis? Not for me. But it's Kamara. I think I'm really looking forward to seeing him play tonight, Neil. How about you?
Yeah, it should be good. I'm going for Humphreys myself.
Okay, you're looking forward to seeing Humphreys play. So tell us why.
He's a tidy player. His young lad is looking to basically stamp a first team position.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to see him show us what he's got and actually make that happen, really.
All right, love that. Max says you can win promotion with a left back who takes a good corner, Gov. Yes, you can. Yes, you bloody can, Max. You've nailed it on the head, son. You have nailed it on the head. And I called that one, didn't I? Apparently it's 2-1. To who, Callie? I don't know who's the home team. Technical. Louis, Giroud. Lovely stuff. Sacre bleu. Fuck's sake.
Champs-Élysées.
What does that actually mean?
That's not actually. It's just a place in France.
Oh, okay. So I can't speak French at all. No words I know as Sacre bleu, and I don't even know really what they mean, to be fair. Oh, I tell a bloody lie. I do know another phrase in French. Où est le poulet?
Where is the chicken?
Where is the chicken? Yes, Neil, you remember that.
Thank you. Was that Peter Buckle?
Où est le poulet? Où est le poulet? Yes. Monge 2 says John Warren. I tell you what, Monge 2 is nice on a stir fry. I do like a bit of Monge 2. Okay, so I'm looking forward to Kamara. You're looking forward to Humphreys. You mentioned Lee. Is that the play you're looking forward to, Steve, or is it somebody else?
No, Lee I am, and I think I'll have to agree with Neil on Humphreys. He's been doing really well recently, so it'd be great to see him get another run out. Yeah, okay. I think Lee and Humphreys for me, the two.
Right, fair enough. Lee and Humphreys, take it. Kamara, love it. Right, score predictions then as we round up today's pre-game show. We are back at full time with the fans' reaction show, so please get involved. There'll be a live link, live chat as always. Hopefully Town have progressed, but score predictions. Neil, you first.
3-2.
3-2.
Yep.
Okay, love that. Steve.
3-1 to Ipswich.
Okay, 3-1. We're all going for wins then. I'll go for 2-1 Town. Can we get penalties? I think we can get penalties tonight, can't we? So I think it could be a draw and then straight to I don't know. I can't remember being in this position. Oh, I'd rather not as well. But okay, I'll go 2-1 Town in proper time. Lee Ballet says 2-0. Callie Business says 3-1. What happens if it's a draw? Pens. Because that's what I just asked, Mike. I think it's straight to pens. I don't know. Kel says 2-1. 3-1 says Louis. And the good doctor says 3-1 also. Let me just write down Lee here so we can remember to talk about him at full time. Yeah, all right, job done. Pre-game show in the books. It is only a Papa John's. Don't want to go overboard on the Papa John's pre-game show. You know, there's no need to really
just a slice will do.
Well, yeah.
Need to go over the toppings, do you?
Jeez. Luckily, I don't have to. Luckily, I don't. You're not a hired contributor. Do you know what I mean? Luckily, I ain't paying for that because that's fucking ridiculous.
You should get your money back. That was terrible.
I mean, I'd rather you muted yourself. I'm joking. I do love you, Neil. 4-3 says Mike D. 2-0 says Harps. And Casey, you need to do a pizza slice review, really. I had a great pizza before we came live. You know,
great pizza. Really?
From Asda it was. It was a meatball steak. So the base was a stuffed crust. Then it was barbecue sauce with steak, meatball, red onion, peppers. Then have some garlic oil on top of it. Oh,
You just can't go wrong.
It was magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Well, as we're doing dinner reviews, what have you two had this evening?
I've had a pizza.
Mine's going to be on its way in a moment.
What pizza did you have?
It was just a little pepperoni thing from Tesco. It was thin crust. It was
Frozen
lovely.
or fresh?
Oh, it was frozen.
No, I've had it before. They're not too bad then.
They're all right. They're not bad. It'll do. It'll do.
I bought a frozen pizza last week, and it said keep frozen real dough, and I just thought, yeah, fuck it. They always say that, don't they? They always say a bit like they say, Neil. Don't wait for the gate to be called at an airline. But anyway, and I left it on the side.
Why not, Martin?
Don't worry about it. But I left it on the side, and when it came to actually put it in the oven, it had thawed out so much that I couldn't actually get this out of the box and onto the tray without all the toppings flying onto the floor. So then I was picking this topping back off on the pizza and just trying my best to wash it. And I've got a Labrador, man. Do you know what I mean? I had to put it on the tap. And
I was going to say, I hope Toby was...
it got messy really quickly. So if you ever have a Goodfellas frozen real dough pizza, trust that it's real dough, and when that shit thaws out, you ain't getting it back because it's not going to slide onto a tray. Oh, and then it got onto the tray that was already hot in the oven and stuck to it. So when it came to get it off after 12 minutes, it was all like a plaster and a scab. Oh, don't! It was just
nice.
It was not nice. I would have phoned.
Could have ordered yourself a Papa John's.
Yeah. And your dinner then, Neil, tonight is?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It'll be a nice surprise.
Look at him, look, kept man over there. I don't know. Whatever's served up to
whatever turns up.
Yeah, exactly.
Kay says, buy a frozen cheese tomato one, then slap some sag paneer and chicken tikka on it. Thank me later.
Yeah, that's got me intrigued.
It has, but I'm thinking I've seen sag paneer in Tesco recently. I can't remember if it was cheap or quite expensive. Would it just not be cost effective to go and just get a decent pizza?
Yeah, but I like just taking a pizza and just sticking your own stuff on it. Build up.
It comes out more wet than it goes in if I do that. No jokes, please. Right. Right, we're done. We're back at full time. Fans reaction.
That's what she said.